Welcome to our channel.
We're so excited to have you here.
We have a lot of great content for you.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Today's episode is something many people silently struggle with, being too nice.
Yes, the kind of nice where you're always available, always helpful, always saying yes, even when you're exhausted.
And to talk about this, we're going to share a story. It's about a boy named Daniel.
Daniel lived in a small, peaceful town. Nothing fancy, just simple houses, friendly neighbors, and quiet evenings.
But what made Daniel special wasn't the town, it was his heart.
If someone's scooter broke down, they called Daniel. If someone needed help moving furniture, they called Daniel. If someone felt lonely and needed someone to talk to, they went straight to Daniel.
And Daniel always said the same thing. Of course, I'll help.
He believed helping others made him a good person, and people praised him for it.
They'd say, Daniel is such a kind soul. He never refuses anyone. He's always there.
But here's what nobody noticed. Daniel was slowly disappearing from his own life.
His garden was messy and overgrown. His fence had been broken for months. His roof had a small crack that leaked during rain.
But instead of fixing his own home, he was busy fixing everyone else's problems.
Every night, he came home tired, dust on his clothes, exhaustion in his eyes.
His mother would look at him and say softly, "Daniel, you help everyone, but who helps you?"
And he would just smile and say, "It's okay, Mom. One day they'll remember."
But that day never came.
One evening, dark clouds filled the sky. A heavy storm was coming.
Everyone rushed to protect their homes. They brought their furniture inside, covered their tools, secured their windows.
Daniel heard that his friend Oliver still had equipment lying outside.
So instead of saving his own things, he ran to help Oliver.
They worked quickly. They covered everything. They saved Oliver's tools.
But Daniel's own garden chairs were still outside. His plants were uncovered. His wooden boxes were open.
Then the storm hit.
Heavy rain, strong wind, chaos.
By the time Daniel returned home, his garden was destroyed.
He just stood there in the rain, silent.
His mother placed a towel on his shoulders and said, "Today you saved everyone's house, except your own."
And for the first time, Daniel didn't smile.
The next morning, confused and emotionally drained, Daniel went to meet an old retired teacher who lived near the river.
He asked him something very honest. "Why does kindness make me feel empty?"
The teacher pointed to the river and said, "This river gives water to trees, birds, and farms. But when it overflows without control, what happens?"
Daniel replied, "It floods, it destroys everything."
And a teacher said, "Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction."
That sentence changed Daniel's life.
The next day, Oliver came again. "Daniel, I need help moving some boxes."
Daniel looked at his broken fence.
For the first time, he paused.
His heart wanted to say yes. He felt guilty even thinking about refusing.
But he took a deep breath and said, "Not today. I need to fix my own fence."
Oliver looked shocked. "You're saying no?"
Daniel nodded.
It felt uncomfortable, heavy, strange.
But he stayed.
And by evening, his fence stood strong again.
And something inside him felt strong too.
Over the next few days, more people came asking for small favors.
Carrying groceries, fixing a chair, running errands.
And Daniel started asking himself one question. Will this cost me my peace?
If the answer was yes, he politely refused.
Something unexpected happened.
The world didn't collapse.
People started solving their own problems.
They stopped depending on him for everything.
And slowly, they began respecting him more.
Daniel fixed his roof, cleaned his house, took care of his garden.
He slept better.
He smiled genuinely.
For the first time in years, he felt peaceful.
Anna, I think so many people listening right now are Daniel.
Absolutely. We think being available all the time makes us valuable, but sometimes it just makes us used.
We're afraid that if we say no, people will leave. But here's the truth. The people who leave when you set boundaries were only there for your usefulness.
And the right people, they respect your limits.
One day, the teacher asked Daniel, "Did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes?"
Daniel smiled and said, "No, my world finally came together."
That's powerful.
So if you're listening today and you're tired, emotionally drained, always needed but rarely appreciated, maybe it's time to protect your peace. Remember this. Saying no doesn't make you selfish.
It makes you strong.
It means you respect your time.
It means you value your energy.
And most importantly, it means you're finally choosing yourself.
If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs this reminder.
And until next time, subscribe for more.
Protect your peace.